Now please tell me, do you have any doubt regarding any question of our previous lecture? Okay, so shall we proceed? चलिए, up to which question we have completed? 3-4 वर लेफ्ट. ठीक है, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. हाँ, 5 सेकेंड पार्ट. पल्लवी, नाउ इट्स क्लियर टू यू? This is the third part. See, this was the figure. A can complete the work in 10 days, B can complete the work in 12 days, and C can complete the same work in 15 days. Okay? Since we have quantified the work to be 60. Okay? So the efficiency of A, B and C are 6, 5 and 4 respectively. Okay? What does efficiency represent? Efficiency represent the number of units of work done by the respective person per day. Okay? So what question is saying that A left the work 2 days before the completion of the work and B left the work 3 days before the completion. Work will finish in how many days? Okay? Now see, we are going to approach this particular part with the method which I did. Okay? I did with separate method, and the method which was represented by this is different. Okay? Praveen ji, fan on kar dijiye. So now what I did yesterday, we can approach this by this method only, by that method only. Okay? So here what the question is saying that A left the work 2 days before. It means that, try to understand, suppose the work completed in this much days. Okay? Now A left the work 2 days earlier. Okay? And B left the work 3 days earlier. And the total work was 60 units. Okay? It means that this C worked for entire day, for all the day. Okay? So see, A left the work 2 days before and B left the work 3 days before, and C worked till here. So total unit of work is 60. So now what I want to do that, in order to make our calculation, now we are going to modify the question. Okay? Now we will assume that all A and B along with the C, they all are doing the work up to the last day. Okay? So C is already doing. It means that we don't have to do anything regarding the C. But since A left the work 2 days before and the work get completed, it means that if we will ask A to do work for the remaining 2 days also, then the work will increase, because up to this level, with the condition that C is working up to here, A is working up to here and B is working up to here only, all starting from the initial point. A is working up to here, B is working up to here and C is working up to here. Then the work get completed in, suppose, any days. But the total amount of work which was completed in this condition is 60 unit. Okay? Now I am saying that suppose A also and B also, they all are working for all the days. It means that up to C. Then some units of work more will be done. Some more units of work will be done. Okay? So how much that amount is? Suppose if we are going to say to A that don't stop here, do till the end, then the extra amount of work, see, because in this condition when A is doing up to here, B is doing up to here and C is doing up to here, then the work is completed in 60 days. Then the work is completed. It means that 60 unit of work is completed in this condition. But now we are asking to A that you please do for 2 more days and we are asking to B that you please do for 3 more days. So in that scenario, how much extra work is done? So work done by A in 1 day is 6. So work done by A in 2 extra days will be 12 unit. So when we are going to add 12 to 60, it means that now A is also reached here. Okay. Similar way, we are asking B also that B please do the work for 3 more days. Then in that scenario, the extra unit of work done by B in 3 days will be 15. So we are going to add 15 here also. So it means that instead of 60 unit, if A, B and C all are doing till the end, then the total unit of work done by A, B and C will be 5, 2, 7, 6, 7, 8, means 87 unit. Clear hai? Now this 87 unit work is done when A, B and C all together are doing till the end. Okay. Now we have to calculate this time only. So what we will do? The combined efficiency of A, B and C will be 15. So the number of days required to complete the work was 87 divided by 15. Clear hai? If any doubt, please tell me. See, because of this reason only, I have followed this approach in the previous question. Okay. एक बार you people will understand how to modify the question. So whenever we are going to modify the question, the first thing is that we have to modify some of the given values in the question. Here we have modified what? 60 unit of the work. When we modified this 60 unit, because we are changing the condition which is mentioned in the question. Question is saying something else. For our sake of calculation, we are molding the question. So if we are doing something there, then its reaction will occur. So in order to manage that reaction or shock, we are changing the values too. So the entire question is based on 60 unit of work. But since we have modified the condition, so its reaction will be here. So there we have modified. So here also we have to modify. So instead of 60, now we are doing for 87 unit. And what was question saying? That A left the work 2 days earlier and B left the work 3 days earlier. Now since we have modified it here, now our question become A, B and C all done the work till the last date. समझ में आया? So whenever we are going to modify the question, we have to modify some of the given values also. Okay? अभी ये question clear है? अब देखिए, once you people draw this diagram, whatever has been asked in the question, if you have already drawn this diagram, then whatever has been asked in the question, that will be very easy. Whatever will be asked, you will be in the position to answer, because once you have completed this, then what is left only? What is left? You have to multiply only. 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 6 days, you have to set the equation there only, and that can be done in a rough pace within a minute, what question wants to convey, if you have this diagram. And I think that I have made you people comfortable in making this diagram. Once you draw this diagram, the question literally become 6th standard or 7th standard. Okay? समझ में आ रहा है? Shall we proceed to next question? Okay. See, 87 upon 15, you will solve it, you will get 5 whole 4 by 5. Okay. Total 27 unit extra, that is added to 60, so it will become 87 divided by 15 combined efficiency. Okay. Now moving to the question, see here. Up till now, we are discussing the individual person in this question, or whatever the question we have discussed till now, either A or B or C. But now, this is a question which is based on group. Okay. 1 man, 3 women and 4 children does a work in 96 hours, while 2 men and 8 children can complete the same work in 80 hours, and 2 men plus 3 women can complete the same work in 120 hours. Okay? Find in how much time will 10 men and 5 women complete the work. Are you people comfortable with the question? What question is saying? Whatever the question is saying, I have drawn in this diagram. Okay? So it means that 1 man plus 3 women plus 4 children can complete the given work in 96 hours, 2 men plus 8 children in 80 hours, and 2 men plus 3 women in 120 hours. So what the work they are doing? Is it mandatory to know the nature of the work? No. We are interested only in quantitative value of the work. And how we are going to calculate that quantitative value? We are going to take the LCM. So here we have to take the LCM of 96, 80 and 120. Okay? LCM will come 480. Okay? Now, since LCM is 480, it means that the efficiency of this group will be 480 divided by 96 hour. It means that 5 unit of work per hour. Similarly, the efficiency of this group will be 6. Why? Because this group takes 80 hours to complete the work. So here 6 is the 6 unit of work per hour. Here the efficiency of this group will be 4. Up to this level it is clear. Now see, once, as I already told you, if you have drawn this diagram, then question become very much easy. Okay? So here what is the what question is asking? Find in how much time 10 men and 5 women can complete the work. It means that what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the efficiency of 10 men and 5 women. Efficiency means unit of work done by 10 men and 5 women in 1 hour. Once we calculate that, then we can easily find out how much total hour is required by this new group. Okay? So see here, 2 men plus 8 children, they are doing how much unit of work in 1 hour? 6. Okay? So we can simplify this as 1 man plus 4 children is equal to 3. Okay? See here, 2 men plus 8 children is equal to 6. Two men plus 8 children is equal to 6. It means that 1 man plus 4 children is equal to 3. Okay. Now another equation, this was 1 man plus 3 women plus 4 children is equal to 5. Okay. So when we are going to replace it, 1 man plus 3 women plus 4 children, so what I did here basically, okay, so जो भी कुछ किए हैं इन दो इक्वेशन की मदद से वी कैन कैलकुलेट हियर वुमेन इज इक्वल टू 2/3. नहीं आ रहा. हाँ, ये यहाँ की इक्वेशन है ना, देखिए 1 मैन प्लस 3 वुमेन प्लस 4 चिल्ड्रन इज इक्वल टू 5. सिमिलरली 2 मैन प्लस 8 चिल्ड्रन इज इक्वल टू 6 एंड 2 मैन प्लस 3 वुमेन इज इक्वल टू 4. ओके. सो इन तीनों इक्वेशन को जब हम सॉल्व करेंगे तो हमारा वुमेन की एफिशिएंसी आ जाएगी 2/3, मैन की एफिशिएंसी आ जाएगी 1. ओके, इजी है, बड़े आराम से सॉल्व हो जाएगा इक्वेशन. सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे हम वैल्यू और क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा. जो क्वेश्चन गिवन है उसमें जब हम वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे ना इन दो इक्वेशन की, 3 इक्वेशन जो हमारे पास हैं, तो हमको बड़े आराम से क्या निकालना है, व्हाट वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट, 10 men and 5 women. It means that we have to calculate the efficiency of 1 man and 1 woman. Okay. So यहाँ पर see, we have calculated the efficiency of women is to 2/3 and the efficiency of men is equal to 1. Now what has been asked in the question, the new group comprised of 10 men and 5 women. So if the efficiency of 1 man is 1, so the efficiency of 10 men will be 10 plus the efficiency of 1 woman is 2/3, then the efficiency of 5 women will be 5 into 2/3, that comes to be 40/3 unit. It means that the new group that composed of 10 men and 5 women is 40/3 unit. Okay. So This we have calculated the efficiency.
40/3 यूनिट 10 मैन एंड 5 वुमेन का पर डे का वर्क है, एफिशिएंसी है।
Efficiency है. Now here see, it is not mentioned into per day. Here it is mentioned into units per hour. Okay. So this is the efficiency of new group. Just like here 5 was the efficiency, here 6 was the efficiency, here 4 was the efficiency. In the similar manner, the efficiency of 10 men plus 5 women is 40/3 unit. Okay, it means that 10 men and 5 women is going to complete 40/3 unit of work per hour. Okay, so how much time they will take to complete the work? What is the total unit of work? 480. 480 is the total unit of work. 480 is the total unit of work. Okay, and here 40/3 represent this unit of work per hour. So how much hour they are going to take? 480 divided by 40/3, it means that 36 hour. So 36 hour is the total time that will be taken by the new group, which comprised of 10 men and 5 women to complete the work. Clear hai? Online students, if you have any doubt, do inform, so that in the coming next lecture we are going to first of all clear those doubts. Okay, ठीक है. Shall we move to next question? देखिए हमारे पास 3 इक्वेशंस हैं. चलिए मैं निकाल ही देता हूं. See here, 2 men plus 8 children, efficiency is 6. 2 men plus 8 children, efficiency is 6. It means that 1 man plus 4 children, efficiency will be 3. Okay. Now see, 1 man plus 4 children. See this equation, 1 man plus 3 women plus 4 children is equal to 5. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Now see, 1 man plus 4 children is equal to 3. Here also 1 man plus 4 children. So we can write 3 women plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay. Now take 3 common, or in simple way 3 women is equal to 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So efficiency of 1 woman is equal to 2/3. Now we have got the efficiency of woman. What else we have to calculate? We have to calculate the efficiency of man. Okay. So see, this is the case where 2 men plus 3 women is equal to 4. 2 men plus 3 women is equal to 4. Here woman's value is 1 woman is equal to 2/3. So here 2 men plus 3, at the place of woman what we will write? 2/3 is equal to 4. 3 will cancel. So here 2 man is equal to 4 and this 2 will get subtracted, means 2. So man is equal to 1. ओके. कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आता है, डू आस्क मी एट दैट पॉइंट. ओके. और अगर मैं कोई कैलकुलेशन छोड़ रहा हूँ, इट मीन्स दैट वो कैलकुलेशन बहुत इजी है, बहुत आराम से हो जाएगा. अगर कोई भी कैलकुलेशन नया आता है, सपोज इफ आई थिंक दैट इट इज़ एंटायरली न्यू, सो आई विल परफॉर्म दोज कैलकुलेशन. ओके, आप कर सकते थे इसको, ठीक है. अभी खैर इसके बावजूद इफ़ यू हैव एनी डाउट कि हाउ वी रीच टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेप, देन प्लीज स्टॉप मी एंड आस्क. ओके, सो अभी क्लियर है. सो शैल आई मूव टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नाउ सी हियर, A takes as much time as B plus C take to finish the job. A takes as much time as B plus C take to finish the job. A plus B finish the job in 10 days. C can alone do the same job in 15 days. In how many days B alone can do the work? Question समझ में आ रहा है? A, the efficiency of A is equal to the combined efficiency of B plus C. Suppose मैं किसी काम को उतने ही टाइम में कर रहा हूं जितने टाइम में उस काम को आप दोनों लोग मिलके कर रहे हो. It means that my efficiency is equal to the combined efficiency of you two people. Akash, see, one question I have discussed that was very easy, question number 6 you have in your handout. This is the question number 7. Okay, if you have any doubt, do ask me in the next lecture before the lecture starts, okay, or after the end of the lecture. See here, A takes as much time as B plus C. Okay, it means that the efficiency of A is equal to the combined efficiency of B plus C. Okay, isn't it? A plus B finish the job in 10 days. C alone can do the same job in 15 days. So in how many days B alone can do the work? See here, what is given? A plus B can finish the work in 10 days. So there is a one group of A plus B. This group can finish the work in 10 days. C alone can finish the work in 15 days. So what we have to do? First of all, we have to draw the tree diagram. Okay. So we are going to take the LCM of 10 and 15. So here the works come 30. It means that the quantitative value of work is 30 unit. So 30 will be here. Now since A and B are completing the work in 10 days, it means that the efficiency of A plus B will be 3. Why 3? Because total work is 30 unit and they are taking 10 days time. It means that 3 units of the work done by this group per day. That is the efficiency. Similarly, the efficiency of C will be 2. Okay. Now see here. Here the efficiency of C is 2 and the efficiency of A plus B is 3. Now try to understand what I am going to do. The efficiency of C is 2 and the efficiency of A plus B is 3. And it is also mentioned in the question that the efficiency of A is equal to the efficiency of B plus C. It is mentioned na, that A can complete the work. While completing a given work, A takes same time as B plus C together. See here, A takes as much time as B plus C takes to finish the job. It means that the efficiency of A is equal to the combined efficiency of B plus C. I have taken the example, suppose there is a work. If I require 1 day to complete the work and you two combinedly do the same work in 1 day, it means that my efficiency is equal to yours combined efficiency. The same thing, what is the question is also saying. Now see here, A plus B is 3. A plus B is 3, we have calculated here. A plus B is 3. Okay. Now A minus B is 2. How it comes? I am telling you how it comes. See, A is equal to B plus C. A efficiency is equal to the combined efficiency of B plus C, and we have calculated the efficiency of C is 2. It means that A is equal to B plus 2, or we can say that A minus B is equal to 2. So A plus B is equal to 3, A minus B is equal to 2. So from here we can calculate the efficiency of A is 2.5. Now put the value of A either in this equation or this equation, you will get the efficiency of B. So the efficiency of A comes to be 2.5, the efficiency of B comes to be 0.5, and the efficiency of C is 2. Matlab the efficiency of A is 2.5, the efficiency of B we calculated to be 0.5, and the efficiency of C we calculated to be 2. Now see, if B and C together going to complete any work, then the time taken by B and C will equal to the time taken by A also, because the combined efficiency of B plus C is 2.5, which is the efficiency of A. Okay, so up to this level it is clear. Now what has been asked in the question, that how much time B alone will take to complete the entire work. Okay, so the efficiency of B is what we have calculated, 0.5, and how much is the unit of work, 30. So if 30 is the unit of work and B is doing 0.5 unit per day, then how much time will be taken by B? 60 upon 0.5. Okay, that comes to be 30. 30 upon 0.5. When we are going to remove this point, 0 will come. 5, 6 are 60. It means that 60 is the total number of days which is required by the B to complete the work which is mentioned in the question. Any doubt in this question? बताइए अगर कोई भी डाउट है तो. ठीक है. सो शैल वी प्रोसीड टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. देखिए अब थोड़ा जल्दी जल्दी हम लोग चलते हैं क्योंकि कोर्स को विद इन 2 मंथ कंप्लीट करना है. हैंड आउट आपके पास है, गो थ्रू दी हैंड आउट. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट देन आस्क मी इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. ओके, थोड़ा हम स्पीड से चलते हैं. जहाँ पे भी मेरे को लगेगा समथिंग न्यू इज देयर, सो आई विल टेक माई टाइम टू मेक यू पीपल अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, लेकिन जब तक फ्री फ्लो है तब तक थोड़ा तेज से चलते हैं. ओके, now see here, 4 men can do a piece of work in 6 days while 3 women can complete the same work in 16 days. So see here, this is another way of calculating the efficiency. Okay, one way through tree diagram. Okay, so write in your notes that there are 2 ways by which we can calculate the efficiency. The first way is by tree diagram, and I think that you people are now comfortable with making the tree diagram. Huh? Acha Anjali, try to write as minimum word as possible. Okay, we call this particular technique at jotting down. Okay, because finally in mains, whenever we have to revise the entire syllabus, then at that point of time only few words, keywords are required. So as soon as I said that 2 ways of calculating the efficiency, write simply efficiency and draw the line diagram. Okay, it will save your time also and it will help you memorize also. Okay, see, efficiency 2 ways, one tree diagram and other is equation. That's it. ठीक है, and do try mention the question also. See, math is totally different from the humanities subject. So when you have in your notes, when you have wrote this free tree diagram, then try to mention the question also, any question which is based on this tree diagram. And when I am going to say efficiency is calculated with the basis of or on the basis of equation, then try to mention the question number. Only that will suffice the need. This is the way which we follow in making the notes with regard to maths. Okay, because it will be very difficult to write the entire thing what you understood in sentences. Okay, so it's better efficiency 2 ways, tree diagram, mention any question which we have solved by using the tree diagram, and the another way is through equations. So write any question where we have used equation to calculate the efficiency. That will be sufficient. Okay, so in this question, see, one way tree diagram, we are comfortable in drawing this. Okay, the other another way is through equations. Okay, now please pay some time to another method of calculating the efficiency. Now when you will practice question with the time, only by seeing the question you people can decide whether to follow the tree diagram in calculating the efficiency or by the equation. Okay, only just by seeing the question. So see here, 4 men can do a piece of work in 6 days while 3 women can complete the same work in 16 days. So see, since it is a math, so either go by this method or go by this method. If your concept is clear, then either method will give you correct answer, but our purpose only here is to save our time. Okay, so in some questions this method will save time, and in some questions this method will save time, and who will decide that? You people only. Okay, whenever you are going to solve the questions, no more question from outside, only the questions which I have discussed here only, along with UPSC previous year question. When you people are comfortable with all these questions, then only with a look over the question you can decide either you have to follow this method or this method. Okay, and now I will tell you I will try to explain you this with the example also. Okay, now see here, 4 men can do a piece of work in 6 days, 3 women can complete the same work in 16 days. So it means that the efficiency of 4 men working for 6 days and they completed the work. 4 men, when they are working for 6 days, they complete the work. Similarly, 3 women working for 16 days, they also complete the work. It means that the efficiency of 4 men into 6 is equal to efficiency of 3 women into 16. Is this clear or not? Clear? So see here, the efficiency of men and women when we are calculating, then it comes to be the efficiency of men is 2 and the efficiency of women comes to be 1. Okay, now what has been asked in question, in how many days 1 man plus 2 women can complete the work? Okay, अब देखिए, the efficiency of man came to be 2, the efficiency of woman comes to be 1. So here we have calculated. Now what question is saying that 4 men when working for 6 days they complete the work. It means that what is the quantity of work they completed? We have to calculate that also. So the efficiency of man is 2. So 4 into 2 into 16. Okay, this is the total unit of work. Sorry, 6. Okay, why? Because this is the total number of days and here is the 4 men. The efficiency of 1 man is 2, so the efficiency of 4 men will be 8. So 8 6 are 48. It means that 48 is the total unit of the work which they are doing. So how much is the work? 48 unit. Now what has been asked in the question that in how many days 1 man and 2 women can complete the work? Okay, so 1 man and 2 women, the efficiency of this group will be 4, because the efficiency of 1 man is 2 and the efficiency of 1 woman is 1. So the efficiency of 1 man plus 2 women is equal to 4. Okay, so this group have the efficiency of 4. And how much is the total unit of work? 48. So how much time this group is going to take? 48 divided by 4, that comes to be 12 days. Now please tell me, is this method is comfortable to you people or not? Matlab, whether you people understood this method or not. Now let us try to solve this question by tree diagram also. I have not solved it here, but I will make you explain. Okay, so here 4 men can do a piece of work in 6 days. So here I will write 4 men 6 days. Okay, while 3 women can complete the same work in 16 days. 16. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to assign the numerical value or quantitative value to the work. So in that case what we have to do? We have to take the LCM of 6 and 16. So what is the LCM of 6 and 16? 8 to just 16 into 3, 48. So 48 is the LCM. Now, what is the efficiency of 4 men? The efficiency of 4 men will be, since they are completing the work in 6 days, okay, so the efficiency of this group will be 48 divided by 6. How much it will come? 8. 16. This group is taking 16 days to complete the 48 unit of work. It means that the efficiency of this group will be 4 or 3. So here the efficiency of 4 men is 8. It means that the efficiency of 1 man will be 2. So this is the 1. Here the efficiency of 3 women is equal to 3. So the efficiency of 1 woman is equal to 1. So see here also we have calculated. Now the third group has been asked. So what is the composition of third group? 1 man plus 2 women. Okay, so what we will do? We will here compose the third group, 1 man plus 3 women. How much time they are going to take? This we have to calculate. But what is the efficiency of this group? The efficiency of this group will be 2 plus 1, 3. 2, sorry, what I did? 2. 1 man plus 2 women, okay. So the efficiency of this group will be 1 man, 2, and 2 women means 2 means 4. So 4 is the efficiency of this group. So how much time this group is going to take to complete 48 unit of work? 12. So we have to write here 12. 12 is the answer. So see, this question we have solved by both the methods. Now it totally depend upon you people either to choose or try to solve or try to calculate efficiency by using tree diagram or by using the equation. Now one more question, okay, that will make something more clear to you people, where to use these method. Try to understand. Suppose if I will say that let me frame the question. See here, if you will encounter, if you are going to encounter a question, okay, that question is not mentioned in the lecture, but I am making this question in order to make you people better understand where to go by this tree diagram sorry, or where to approach the question by equation. Suppose I say that 2 men, first of all listen the question, 2 men or 3 women can complete the work in 6 days. Then 2 men and 3 women, they are going to complete the same work in how many days? Are you getting the question? What question is? See here, 2 men or 3 women can complete the work in 6 days, then 2 men and 3 women will take how many days? Okay, this is the facts which I have given. Now the language of the question can be anything. समझ में आया question? So see, we can approach this question either by tree diagram also or by the equation also, okay. But see, approaching this question with equation method will be time saving. See here, 2 men or 3 women can complete the work in 6 days. It means that the efficiency of 2 men is equal to efficiency of 3 women. One thing is clear, because either 2 men or 3 women can complete the work in 6 days. It means that the efficiency of 2 men is equal to the efficiency of 3 women, isn't it? And here 2 men plus 3 women. So it means that here they are going to complete the work in how many days? 3 days. How 3 days? See, when alone 2 men is doing the work, then he is able to finish the work in 6 days. When alone 3 women is going to do the work, then they are able to finish the work in 3 days. It means that the efficiency of 2 men is equal to 3 women. Now in here, 2 men are there, along with these 2 men, 3 women are also present. It means that the efficiency of this group will, or the efficiency of this group is double to the efficiency of these 2. Are you understanding? So if efficiency get doubled, then time will become half. So they are completing the work in 6 days. So this group will complete the work in 3 days. समझ में आ रहा है ये मैं क्या कर रहा हूं? लॉजिक हो गया, मैं इसको वैल्यू मान लेता हूं ना. सपोज इफ 2 men और 3 women कैन कंप्लीट द वर्क इन 6 days, सो व्हाट आई विल डू, टेक द एलसीएम. हाँ, मैं वैल्यू करके बना दे रहा हूं. टेक द एलसीएम ऑफ 2 and 3 और टेक द एलसीएम ऑफ 6. सो हियर नाउ 2 men. हाँ, तो यहां पर हो गया ना, क्या दिक्कत है? 2 men is equal to 6, so 1 man is equal to 3. 3 women is equal to 6, so 1 woman is equal to wait, what question I said that 2 men or 3 women going to complete the work in 6 days. So 2 men plus 3 women will take how many days? Okay, this is given, so we have to calculate. So see here, 2 men or 3 women is completing the work in 6 days, or we can say that 2 men can complete the work in 6 days or 3 women can complete the same work in 6 days. Okay, so here 2 men into 6 is equal to 3 women into 6. Same way here we performed. Total number of days which is required is 6. It means that when 2 men working for 6 days, then the work get completed. Similarly, 3 women when working for 6 days, the work get completed. Now here try to calculate the efficiency of man versus woman. 6 will cancel. Okay. So 2 men upon 3 women is equal to 1, or man upon woman is equal to 3/2. It means that the efficiency of man is 3, the efficiency of woman is 2. Now put the value in either of the equation, we will get the quantity of the work. What is the quantitative value of the work? Okay, so here the efficiency of man is 3, so put in this equation only. How much is the quantity of the work? So man is 3, it means that 2 into 3 into 6, 36. So 36 is the total unit of the work. Now what work they are performing? They are performing 36 unit work. Okay, हाँ ठीक है. Pardon, क्या चीज? 36 तक सही है ना, यहां तक समझ में आ गया. अब हमने नया ग्रुप पूछा है कि हाउ मच टाइम दे आर, मतलब they are going to take. Okay, so 2 men plus 3 women. So efficiency of 1 man we have calculated to be 3. So the efficiency of 2 men will be 6. The efficiency of 1 woman is 2. We have calculated. So efficiency of 3 women will be 6. So the efficiency of this group will be 12. So efficiency is 12. Total unit is 36. So how much time they are going to take? 36 upon 12. 12 3 ja 36. 3 days. Answer will be 3 days. Okay. If you people will say, then I can solve this question by tree diagram, but it will take time. The question is same, similar way, same pattern, everything is same.
सर
हाँ
ये वाला क्वेश्चन तो आपने दोनों तरीके से कर दिया,
हाँ
और जो इससे पहले वाला क्वेश्चन
हाँ, इससे पहले वाले क्वेश्चंस हैं. हाँ
उसमें ये वाला तरीका
यार, उसमें ये तरीका आ सकता है, बट देयर द कैलकुलेशन विल बी वेरी हेप्टिक. Okay, because suppose A is doing in 10 days, B is doing in 12 days, 1 is doing in 15 days. So what we have to do, and there are
या फिर दो वेरिएबल है वहाँ पे,
हाँ 2 वेरिएबल में तो बड़े आराम से इक्वेशन हो गया, बट व्हेन 3 वेरिएबल्स विल बी इन्वॉल्व देन इट विल बिकम डिफिकल्ट. ओके, सो आवर द मेन मोटिव इज टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन इन सिंपलर वे एंड इन लेस टाइम कंज्यूमिंग मैनर. ओके, तो अभी समझ में आया, जहाँ पे 3 वेरिएबल्स हैं वहाँ वाई वी आर मतलब इंडल्जिंग आवर सेल्फ इन 3 इक्वेशंस. इट विल टेक टाइम. Now whenever there are 2 variables, then it is up to you. Whenever there is 3 variables, then nothing is up to you. I would say that please prefer tree diagram. But whenever the variable is 2, then you have the option either to go by equation method or to go by tree method. Okay, but if your concept is clear, then you can follow any method. You will lead to correct answers only. सही है, सब कुछ ठीक है. सो मैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे चले. अच्छा, अब आकाश, यू हैव सेड वन थिंग एंड इट्स गुड दैट यू मेंशन्ड मी. मतलब आपने उस जगह पे मेरे को बोला. The question I solved, first of all I solved that question by logic. Okay, so logic में issue क्या होता है, दिमाग में आ गया तब तो हो गया, नहीं आया तो गया. Because of these things only I am trying to avoid the tricks और logic. ठीक है, आकाश ने वो वेरी सेम टाइम ही सेट, सर ये तो लॉजिक से हो गया, यानी मैंने तुरंत बोला 6 की जगह 3 days हो जाएगा क्योंकि 2 men एंड 3 women आ गया है. सो डेफिनेटली, अरे आप लोगों ने, अच्छा वेट, कुछ नहीं. तो लॉजिक के साथ दिस इज ओनली द प्रॉब्लम, लॉजिक और ट्रिक्स. दैट्स वाई वॉट एवर आई एम टीचिंग आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू यूज़ एनी लॉजिक. ऐसा नहीं है लॉजिक मेरे को भी नहीं आता है, अब इतना पढ़ाते पढ़ाते लॉजिक हम लोग को भी आ जाता है, बट उतना टाइम डिवोट करने के बाद we are comfortable with the logic. Since you people are new and you don't require to practice or devote so much time what we did, okay, because you have to only qualify CSAT. Okay, merit is not based on marks which we are going to score in CSAT. Okay, so don't spend much more time, matlab try to calculate the cost benefit ratio. Okay, because of these things only I have not even a single logic or single trick I haven't used in my entire lecture. Okay, जो भी है एक बेसिक तरीका है, you have to follow that basic approach only in solving the question. No trick, no logic, क्या है क्या नहीं है, it doesn't मतलब you people don't have to worry about that. ठीक है, you know one method and try to solve the entire question which are from different heads by that particular method only. Okay, see, till now we have completed the percentage and time and work. I think that majority is completed, but we haven't encountered any formulas. Okay, in fact the basic formulas also we are trying to ignore. ठीक है, ताकि लास्ट मोमेंट पे आपको कुछ मेमोराइज ना करना पड़े. Wait for a minute. My some urgent work. Okay. Just okay. So, any doubt till now? So, moving to the next question, okay. Now, see here, 6 men plus 8 women can complete a work in 10 days, while 26 men plus 48 women in 2 days. In how many days 7 men plus 3 women will complete the work? It's very easy question, either to approach this question by tree method or by equation method, okay. So, what I did, 6 men plus 8 women can complete the work in 10 days. It means that 6 men plus 8 women into 10, while 26 men plus 48 women can complete the work in 2 days. It means that 26 men plus 48 women into 2. So, both these equal to, we are equating both these because they both are doing the same amount of work. So, when solving, we get the efficiency of man to be 2 and woman to be 1, okay. So, the efficiency of one man is 2, efficiency of one woman is 1. So, in how many days 7 men plus 3 women can complete the work? So, first of all, what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the quantity of the work. So, put the value of man and woman either in this or in this, you will get the quantity of the work. So, from here we get the quantity of the work to be 200 unit, okay. Now, what is the efficiency of new group? 7 men plus 3 women. So, the efficiency of new group will be 7 into 2 plus 3 into 1, that is 17, okay. Why 17? Because we have calculated the efficiency of man to be 2 and woman to be 1. So, new group composed of 7 men and 3 women. So, the efficiency of this new group will be 17 and the total unit of work is 200. So, the total time taken will be 200 divided by 17, that is 11 whole 13 by 17 days, isn't it? Okay. If you have any doubt, do ask me, nothing changed in this question also, okay. Moving to this question, there is a sufficient food for 1600 soldiers for 50 days. Now, try to understand this question. There are sufficient food for 1600 soldiers for 50 days and each person eat 900 gram of food every day, okay. Various ways of solving the question, but we are interested in those way which save our time, okay. So, see here, there is sufficient food for how many days? 50 days. For how many persons? 1600. When each person is consuming how many grams? 900 grams. So if somebody is going to ask how many is the total amount of food in kg, so what we will do here, in order to calculate total amount of food in kg, so total amount of food in kg will be 50 days for 1600 persons, when each person is eating 0.9 kilo. So this will be the total ration which is present in that cantonment. Okay, but this has not been asked, only for you people understanding I have calculated this. Okay, now what has been asked, that after 40 days the food was for 50 days, but after 40 days 400 soldiers left the camp. Now for how many days will the rest of the food lasted for the rest of the soldier if each soldier ate instead of 900 gram 1000 gram food every day? Okay, so see here, how much is the food remaining after 40 days? How much is the food remaining? 1600 into 10 into 900 grams. See, after 40 days, how many days is still remaining? 10 days. Food was for 50 days. So here 10 days. And for those 10 days, it was expected that 1600 soldiers will be there. So 1600 into 10, and each soldier is consuming 900 gram. So this much ration left in the kitchen of that cantonment. Okay, now, so this is the total gram of food. Now this gram of food will now consume by, this gram of food will now consume by 1200 soldiers, because 400 left. For how many days we have to calculate? When each soldier is consuming, instead of 900 gram, they are consuming 1000 gram. So this is equal to this, we have calculated 12 days. क्वेश्चन समझ में आया कि नहीं? बताइए अंजलि. हाँ, कहाँ नहीं समझ में आया? देखिए फूड इतना बचा, ये समझ में आ गया कि नहीं? कि ये नहीं समझ में आया, तो फिर मैं यहाँ से बताऊँ. वो छोड़िए, क्या कंडीशन के साथ हमने फूड को स्टोर किया था? 1600 सोल्जर्स विल बी देयर. व्हेन ईच सोल्जर इज गोइंग टू कंज्यूम 900 ग्राम्स, देन इन दैट सर्कमस्टांसेस वी हैव एक्यूमुलेटेड फूड फॉर 50 डेज. 50 into 1600 into 0.9. Okay, so for the first 40 days everything is well, all 1600 soldiers were present and each soldier is consuming only 900 grams. But after 40 days something has changed. So after 40 days how much food was remaining? 1600 into 10 into 900 gram. This is the amount of food remaining after 40 days. Okay, up to 40 days everything was fine. After 40 days two things changed. First of all, this much is the food which is remaining in the kitchen, so we have kept it here. Now this food is now going to be consumed by 1200 soldiers. Why? Because 400 soldiers were moved to some other camp, so remaining soldier will be 1200. Now each soldier started consuming 100 gram instead of 900 gram. So how many days will this food will last? So this food will last for D days. Now here we have calculated D is equal to 12 days. Now is it okay? Understood? पल्लवी, प्रॉब्लम है कोई आपको? क्या हो रहा है? तबीयत ठीक नहीं है क्या? हाँ, क्या हो रहा है? चलिए कोई नहीं, वायरल का टाइम चल रहा है ना, तो ये सारी चीज़ें थोड़ी सी कॉमन है. कितना दिन हो गया? 3 दिन ना, 2 दिन और देखिए, 2 दिन तक और रहेगा. उसके बाद से ये वायरल का क्या है ना, एक्चुअली वी डोंट हैव एनी मेडिसिन फॉर वायरसेस, वी हैव ओनली वैक्सीन. ओके, in India it is मतलब we are very top in consuming the antibiotics. I think that you will counter such question in science and tech also. Because of this only our resistance towards the medicine has increased, Asian peoples, because in India or in Asia, procuring antibiotic is very much easy. You only go to the pharmacy shop, ask for the antibiotic, they will give you without asking the prescription from medical officer. Okay, and believe me, antibiotic doesn't work on viral because it is virus based disorder. Antibiotics only work on bacteria based disorder. For viruses, we have only one option, that is vaccines. Okay, but do have paracetamol at the end, I will also say, ताकि fever ना हो. चलिए, this is okay. So shall we move to next question? In West, it is said that मतलब few relative of mine also there, they say that it is very difficult to get antibiotic without prescription there. Suppose in US also, मतलब if you will go to pharmacy shop and ask for any antibiotic, then they will simply ask for prescription, and if you don't provide them the prescription, so they will not provide you the antibiotic drugs. So whenever my relatives are going there, na, they purchase lot of Combiflam, paracetamol, all the things they pile up, because why? The problem is that now we are very much get addicted also, and our body get very much degraded because of using these medicine in India also. So now this question, 8 men working 9 hours per day to complete a work in 20 days. Okay, see, 8 men working for 9 hours per day and 20 days, so they are able to finish the work. In how many days can 7 men working 10 hours a day complete the same work? So 7 men 10 hours per day working for D days, so D comes to be 144 by 7 days. This much time will be taken. Okay, अब देखिए क्वेश्चन इजी हो रहा है. See here, 50 men or 80 women can finish a job in 50 days. A contractor employ 40 men and 48 women for this work, but after every duration of 10 days, 5 men and 8 women left the job. The work is completed in how many days? See, this question has been asked in UPSC 2004. Okay, first of all, I will make you people explain what question is saying. That a question can be completed by the work can be completed by 50 men or 80 women in 50 days. Okay, so here we can get the efficiency of man with respect to women. Okay, but the contractor employs 40 men and 48 women for this work, but after every duration of 10 days, 5 men and 8 women left the job. So the work is completed in how many days? Try to understand the question. Question समझ में आ रहा है? कोई एक काम है जिसको 50 आदमी या 80 औरतें कर सकती हैं, ठीक है, 50 दिन में, 50 डेज ओनली ना. हाँ, तो अब एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टर है, उस वर्क को करने के लिए उसने 40 मैन और 48 वुमेन को हायर किया. अब प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रही है कि आफ्टर एवरी 10 डेज 5 मैन एंड 8 वुमेन आर लिविंग द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट or leaving the work. So how much time it will take to complete the work? So see here, let they complete the work in D days. ये तो previous question था. Question is starting from here. Okay, so 50 men working for 50 days is equal to 80 women working for 50 days. So here we have calculated the efficiency of men and women, that comes to be 8 and 5. यहाँ तक clear है? अभी तक कुछ भी नया नहीं हुआ है. नाउ टोटल वर्क, आइदर पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ मैन हियर और पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ वुमेन हियर, वी विल गेट द टोटल क्वांटिटेटिव वैल्यू ऑफ द वर्क. सो टोटल क्वांटिटेटिव वैल्यू ऑफ द वर्क कम टू बी 20,000 यूनिट. ओके, यहाँ तक कोई दिक्कत है तो बताइए. नहीं है ना? पक्का? सो मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, फॉर द फर्स्ट 10 डेज, सी यूपीएससी हैज आस्क्ड दिस क्वेश्चन बट द कंसेप्ट इज सेम. ठीक है, कुछ भी नया कंसेप्ट यूपीएससी ने इसमें एड ऑन नहीं किया है. फोकस हियर, फॉर 10 डेज हाउ मेनी मैन एंड वुमेन आर एम्प्लॉयड? 40 men and 48 women. Total unit of work is 20,000. We have already calculated the efficiency of man to be 8 and the efficiency of women to be 5. So for the first 10 days, how much unit of work is completed by this group? So 40 into 8 plus 48 into 5 into 10. Okay, that comes to be 5600 unit. Okay, फिर for the next 10 days 5 men left the job, so how many men are remaining? 35. 8 women left the job, so how many women are remaining? 40. Now again 35 into 8 plus 40 into 5 into 10 means 4800 unit. Again for the next 10 days 30 men and 32 women, total work done is 4000. For the next 10 days 25 men 24 women, that is 3200 unit. Next 10 days 20 men 16 women, that comes to be 2400 unit. By the time we reach here, the total unit of work which is done is 20,000. It means that how many days total they take? 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So total number of days or time required to complete the work is 50 days. क्वेश्चन समझ में आया कि नहीं? अब नाउ सी, इसी क्वेश्चन से हम समझते हैं व्हाई आई प्रिफर टू अवॉइड द फॉर्मूलाज. सी, अगर इफ वी आर गोइंग टू फॉलो द एसएससी और यूपीएससी क्वेश्चंस और द फॉर्मूलाज विच आर यूज देयर without understanding the concept, then we cannot approach this question. Okay, अगर सिर्फ हम फॉर्मूला पढ़ें, फॉर्मूले को मेमोराइज करें, तो फिर इस क्वेश्चन को हम सॉल्व ही नहीं कर सकते हैं. अगर हमें कंसेप्ट पता है तो ये क्वेश्चन ज़्यादा कठिन है नहीं. और वैसे भी ये यूपीएससी में थोड़ा सा कठिन क्वेश्चन, इस क्वेश्चन को मैं कठिन बोल रहा हूँ, बाकी क्वेश्चन इससे आसान ही पूछती हैं क्योंकि इसमें कैलकुलेशन थोड़ा सा लेंदी है. बच्चे भैया टेबल में ही ना 2-3 जगह मिस्टेक कर देंगे. सिर्फ कैलकुलेशन में ही द स्टूडेंट्स विल डू मिस्टेक, लीव अबाउट द कंसेप्ट. बिकॉज ऑफ दिस थिंग ओनली आई एम फोकसिंग ऑन explaining you people or making you people understand the concept which is behind the formulas without even giving you people the formula. आप लोग खुद बताइए, कुछ भी नया है इस क्वेश्चन में? एनीथिंग न्यू विच यूपीएससी हैज आस्क्ड? नथिंग, ओनली द कंसेप्ट they are checking. Okay, moving to the next question. This question has been asked in 2007. A and B can complete the work together in 5 days. Okay, A and B together can complete the work in 5 days. If A work at twice his speed and B at half of his speed, this work can be finished in 4 days. Okay, how many days would it take for A alone to complete the job? क्वेश्चन समझ में आ रहा है आपको? A एंड B कैन कंप्लीट द वर्क इन 5 days. मतलब एक ग्रुप है हमारा A एंड B का जो वर्क को कितने देर में कर रहा है? 5 days में. इफ A वर्क एट ट्वाइस हिज स्पीड एंड B एट हाफ ऑफ हिज स्पीड, दिस वर्क कैन बी फिनिश्ड इन 4 days. ओके, सो हाउ मेनी डेज वुड इट टेक फॉर A अलोन टू कंप्लीट द जॉब? तो देखिए यहाँ पर हम क्या मान लेते हैं, A की एफिशिएंसी X, B की एफिशिएंसी Y. देखिए इसको हम अपने ट्री के मेथड से भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन थोड़ा सा लंबा पड़ेगा वो. आपको ट्री का मेथड का पूरा कंसेप्ट क्लियर है? तो देखिए अगर हम A की एफिशिएंसी को X मान लें, B की एफिशिएंसी को Y मान लें, सो द टोटल यूनिट ऑफ वर्क विल बी X प्लस Y इंटू 5. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. द एफिशिएंसी ऑफ A इज, वी हैव एज्यूम्ड X, द एफिशिएंसी ऑफ Y वी एज्यूम्ड, sorry, the efficiency of A we assumed X and the efficiency of B we assumed Y. So this is a group. A plus B can complete the work in 5 days. It means that the total unit of work is X plus Y into 5. What I am saying, try to understand. See, A, see here, try to focus here. A plus B, they are completing the work in 5 days. Okay, and we have assumed the efficiency of A to be x and the efficiency of B to be y. So here the efficiency will be x plus y. So the total unit of work will be 5 into x plus y. यही तो हम मान रहे थे ना. हाँ, क्या हुआ, नहीं आ रहा समझ में. So the efficiency of if A is x, B is y, then 5x plus y, and it is mentioned in the question that हमें यहाँ पे क्यों x और y लेना पड़ा, क्योंकि इसने efficiency को ही change कर दिया है. Okay, so what question is saying that if A is working twice, this is the ideal condition which is mentioned in the question, कि if A and B together doing the work in 5 days, so let the efficiency of A is x and y be B be y, so 5 into x plus y is equal to. Now what question is saying that if A do the work with double of his efficiency and B do the work with half of its efficiency, then they are going to take 4 days to complete the work. It means that 5x plus y is equal to 4, 2x plus y by 2. ये clear है आकाश? So when we are going to solve this question here, what we get? The efficiency of A is equal to efficiency of B. So what question is asking? Question is saying that how many days would it take for A alone to complete the job? Okay? जब A and B 5 दिन में काम कर रहे हैं, जब दोनों की efficiency same है, तो A अगर alone काम करेगा तो उसे 10 दिन लगेगा. ठीक है, क्लियर है? ये ट्री डायग्राम से भी हो जाएगा. 10 days. Okay, now move to this question. Carpenter A can make a chair. This has been asked by UPSC in 2008. Carpenter A can make a chair in 6 hours. Carpenter B can make the same chair in 7 hours, and carpenter C in 8 hours. ठीक है? If each carpenter work for 8 hours per day, how many chair will be made in 21 days? वीडियो रुक गया है प्रवीण जी. रिकॉर्डिंग ऑन है, तो वहां पे वीडियो रुका हुआ क्यों दिखला रहा है? चलिए आप उसको देखिए, मैं करता हूं. हाँ चलिए ठीक है, आप देखिए. टाइम टेकन बाय ए टू कंप्लीट टू मेक वन चेयर इज 6 आवर. टोटल टाइम ए हैव इज, अब समझिए ना, आप जो भी कुछ आप पढ़ लिए ना, आप उसका यूज करना है. देखिए, ईच कारपेंटर इज वर्किंग फॉर 8 आवर्स एंड टोटल नंबर ऑफ डेज ईच कारपेंटर इज वर्किंग इज 21 डेज. ठीक है, नाउ क्या बोल रहा है? ए कैन कंप्लीट वन चेयर इन 6 आवर. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, हाउ मच इज द टोटल टाइम विच ए हैव? So A is also working for 21 days for 8 hours per day. So total hour A have 168 hours. So how many chair will be made by A? Since A takes 6 hours to make one chair, okay. So total number of chair that will be made by A will be 168 by 6, that is 28 chair. Huh? Similarly, total time which B also have same time 168 hours, because each carpenter is working for 21 days and for 8 hours per day. So B also have 168 hours. However, B takes how many hours to make one chair? 7 hours. So the total number of chair made by B in 168 hour will be 168 divided by 7, that is 24 chair. Similarly, now move to carpenter C. Carpenter C takes 8 hours to make chair. So total number of chair made by carpenter C in 168 hour will be 168 divided by 8. It means that 21.